imagine somebody asking me what's the time and I have two smartwatches to tell them the time. How exciting. Well, this is the Apple Watch, and something like this, which is almost similar, is this watch. Is it called the Gizmore 910 Fit Pro. This is a smartwatch that's recently been launched, and it's loaded with features. Trust me, so many features that I was really happy to know that at such a price point, which is 2,499 only, this watch has ample features. How the feature fares, how's the smartwatch, is it actually worth buying? And let me tell you that this is all make in India smartwatch, and the look of the watch, as you can see, is pretty good. And I just wore an Apple Watch just to show you that, yeah, it looks a little similar to it, and the cost is actually not even 1/4 but half and half and half of it. So how good is this Gizmore 910 Fit Pro smartwatch? We're going to review this for you. And is it worth buying? It's fully loaded with features, but does it perform well? We'll find out all this and more in this video. I'm Shruti Sharma. You're watching BTR.in. The Gizmore Gizfit 910 Pro is Make in India smartwatch, and it's been launched for the fitness enthusiast. Talking about the design, you can see that the design of the smartwatch is pretty impressive at the first look. It's got a rectangular dial which is quite big, about 1.69 inches, and gives about 500 nits of brightness. A big display that makes it easier to use the smartwatch. It's got a metallic dial, and once you wear the watch, it's pretty comfortable to be wearing the whole day. A dial seems a little bigger for a woman's hand, but quite smart otherwise. So overall design of the smartphone is pretty good. I'm impressed. The best thing that I like about it that the display is pretty big, so it's quite a delight to see the watch every time you look at it. Also, second thing that I would like to tell you about the watch is that the straps here, these are a little lousy. I'm not very impressed by the quality of the straps. I think that could have been better, because like the main dial of the smartwatch looks decent and good. The straps are not at that par quality as compared to the main smartwatch dial here. So now the final verdict on the performance. Well, the watch performed well, and it did last quite many hours of battery, and it's pretty fast. Let me tell you, I wasn't expecting it to be very fast. The touch of the smartwatch is very, very good. I've kind of used smartwatches at this price point, but they weren't that very touch responsive, but this one is indeed. With impressive add-on features, it has AI voice assistant, which is very good at this price point, and you also get Bluetooth calling capabilities, which is fantastic in this price point. Talking about other features, it is a water resistant watch with the built-in GPS, so it's good again, and the company claims to give a 7 days battery backup with this smartwatch, though we used it for quite a many days and did notice that at least for 5 to 6 days you do not need to charge the watch. For fitness enthusiasts, you can see there are many modes that you can use. There's swimming, cycling, there is trekking, and lots more. What else? Well, for the medical purpose, it can record your blood pressure, your heartbeat, your SpO2 levels. Let's see and show you a demo as to how accurate the readings are. The faces of the watch is pretty good, so you can change it to whatever design that you want, and there are about 100 of them that you could probably download and use on the smartwatch as per your preference. Talking about the performance of the smartwatch, yes, it's a decent buy at this price point, and it didn't lag at all. The touch was very responsive, and it does last quite a many days on a single charge. The smartwatch did lots for us in terms of gymming, swimming, running, calculating steps, and other features given here are also a great grab at 2,499. Performance-wise, it is a good smartwatch. So Gizmore did launch quite a many smartwatch before this model, and this seems to be a good upgrade if you compare it with the last one that will launch. Okay, now so the overall verdict of the Gizmore 910 Pro smartwatch, should you be buying this or not? Well, I gave you the review of the smartwatch. You by now know what are the pros and the cons. Well, coming on to the final thing, Should you buy it? Well, at 2,499, there are other options at the brands that are giving you good smartwatch and also the fitness brand, even at a lesser price as well. So this is a decent buy, considering the price, but the features that it has, there are quite a many, and we tested all the features. They were faring well. At times there was a slight difference in the reading, but that's negligible, but it was almost there. The fully loaded features that you apparently wouldn't find in other smartwatches at this price or even lesser. So this gets a full marks on the features that it has, and at the price point that you have so many features in the smartwatch is actually a win-win situation for you. As far as the design of the smartwatch is concerned, it's pretty decent. First look, you would find it impressive, but again, like I told you, the straps aren't very impressive, so maybe you could change the strap and get better ones if you can. And design is decent, so if you're wearing it on your wrist, it's not looking like a low cost or a cheap smartwatch. It's looking pretty smart. The look and the feel of the watch is good. So investing 2,499 rupees wouldn't be a bad deal with the kind of feature that it has, that you're not even getting in other smartwatches. So you could probably take it as an option to buy if you're planning to buy one. So ये भी देख लेना, खरीद सकते हैं.